The Kailan Women in Governance Network is one that is operating within the 14 chiefdoms in Kailan district. They have been working since 2008 and are involved in advocacy so as to encourage women to be fully involved in governance activities. And since the started operations, they have been advocating for peace in Kailan district and the whole country. So far, they have been receiving support from Send Foundation with funding from Christian Aid. Speaking during a meeting held with members of the press to further deliberate on the way forward to capacitate more women and girls in Kailan district, the president of Kailan Women in Governance Network, Lucy C. of Gonda, stated that they advocated for a resident magistrate in their district because immediately after the Ebola epidemic, gender-based violence was the order of the day. But she, however, mentioned that even though there is a sitting magistrate in the district, more needs to be done to address the numerous challenges women and girls do face in their district.
We Minister, Honorable Minister Maya Kakai, for let them negotiate for we forget a resident magistrate in Kailan district. Because we don't find out for say inside Kailan district, gender-based violence they continuously occur just after Ebola outbreak. We get a lot of rape cases, wife battering and so on. So we, the woman then at this network, we sit down and say, we don't for wait and other person can and tell we waiting we for do. So we mobilize, we self, we call upon we able Minister Maya Kaikai, with District Council Chairman, with 14 paramount chiefs, with other partners in development, and we cry to them for say we want a resident magistrate in Kailan district because justice delayed is justice denied. So we want for them to take active and.
She went on to state that they want a better life and a great future for their young girls in Kailan district, and then called on all descendants from the district to give in their best to ensure that the issue of sexual and gender-based violence, amongst others, becomes a thing of the past. That even though there is a resident magistrate, the story is still the same.
We come one year today, now for me we can tell the public for say, we don't get a resident magistrate, but see, we get some cases of GBV where they happen now with districts, and we don't want them as women. We want for see we got picking them retain at school. We want for see we got picking them come on fine so that tomorrow Kailan district go proud of responsible women them. We go take lead in woman. We go champion woman issues then at the district and at the country, and therefore we the women then we can for mobilize especially residents of Kailan district, especially people that were born in Kailan district, especially people that were then get Kailan district at heart. For say not to all them where Kailan district because of its geographical location where they border with Guinea and Liberia. So anybody where come Guinea and Liberia, they enter through Kailan districts like the 10-year rebel or the Ebola. But this time around, we the woman there, we don't knock chest for say good thing will come on Kailan district.
The media consultant for Kailan Women in Governance, Muhammad Kaba, whilst making a statement, mentioned that as part of the series of engagement, the women have decided to keep the public updated as to the progresses their organization have made so far in their district. He went on to state that despite the intervention of these women to end sexual and gender-based violence in their district, there has still been an increase in sexual and gender-based violence, and further highlighted that the family support unit in Kailan district is greatly challenged. As a result of these numerous constraints, the women have decided to raise more support as a way of salvaging this situation in Kailan district.
FSU Positive, we say 42 of them cases here begin for do with sexual penetration, and of course 125 get for do with economic abuse. 146 among the total way we talk just get for do with neglect. So like we go further for asking among this number we talk 461. Almost of them are been charged to court. Yeah. So like the FSU man will tell we say well they're charged to court just a small number 114. Then they be able for charge to court. So if you look at the mathematics, you find out say now a total of 347 cases where they report from January to October in Kailaon district where they not charged to court. You understand? So apps what to make this not up where they're not able to charge more cases than the other charge. They said. So like, well, the case then got the ongoing, the statistics, this is statistic from the court where the magistrate be presents to we, yeah. So like, why they're not able to charge the FSU within Kailaon, then they cover like 5 chiefdoms out of the 14 chiefs that within the district. So imagine if 5 out of 14 record a total of 461. What will happen at the other chiefdom then, yeah? They're constrained with the entire FSU now that district when they talk about say then they cover 5 chiefdom. Now only 1 motorcycle then get. You understand? So imagine if you get 1 motorbike for cover 5 chiefdom, where now hilly the terrain and they bad. So like most of the time they get constrained with suspect and then they come and they afraid. The distance then far. For can't say like go be witness have been seen, it's not easy. You understand? You know say case you develop and based on your evidence the way you get. And the FSU they cry say their constraints, they not they receive phone, they get one, they not mobile. So like the constraint them plenty. With regards the resident magistrate will just go. You don't get office as we talk so I say, you don't get quarter. Now our policeman in quarter they way very sad.
They, however, called on the government, partners and all descendants of Kailaon district to give their support to the district to ensure that the women are fully capacitated to give their best to their district and the country as a whole, and to further ensure that young girls acquire the required support in their educational pursuit. With all the challenges meted out, they were optimistic that they will get the best result at the end of the day. For Star News in Freetown, Adam Asila reporting.